All right, I'm back. Okay, so we're still digging all this out, as you can see. I say too much, don't I? They're doing that though. They're doing their thing. I wanted to show the grass. All right, Ethel made a post on the forum or on the board on my page or whatever, my YouTube channel, and said how or told me how to get change the grass tiles, and I tried. I went in there and I took like 30 copies of the first 3 grass files and put them in, or it was a 30 copies. I pasted the first 3 grass tiles in there about 10 times. So it gave me like 30 files. And then I numbered them in sequential order like he told me to do. And it did make a difference, but it was about 10%. There was still, in a square area right here, what you're seeing on the screen, it was still covered in flowers. I mean, just not as bad, but still really covered. So what I did was I went in and I took all 3 of the flower textures out. And I left the little blue one because it's not too noticeable. It's pleasant. It's not bad. I like it. Now, if I could take that blue one and have it alternate, maybe a blue one and a red one or a yellow one or whatever, this is about the pattern of how many there should be, in my opinion. That's not too many. It's enough. And if they were, that's okay. That's livable. Not 4 flowers in every section that big. That's too many. This is appealing to the eye to me, at least to me. Might not be enough for you. Might be too much for you still. But I'm going to do a video real quick. I'm going to add it into this video actually of me showing you how to do what I did in case you don't want these graphical textures, these flowers all over the place. Now it's a quick fix for the flowers if you're having a problem with that. Other things I can't really help you with. I can tell you right now there's one other thing that I'm going to go and tinker with, and I've only got paint. So it's probably not going to be beautiful. I can't, personally afford like Photoshop or something like that. So I'll go into MS Paint and see if I can't edit this texture right here in these 2. Because I really don't like that orange. It just really doesn't go, with me as a thatch roof. A thatch roof should be a yellow, a brown, and then maybe a light brown all shaded in together. The edging was all done out of wood, so it should all be, brown. I get that. I think what they were trying to go for is tin up underneath the hay, and some thatch roofs, did use tin up underneath it. But I don't really know where the orange is coming from, other than that assumption, that guess. So I don't like it. I really don't like that. I don't. But I'm thinking that if I replace that orange color with a dark brown, that I would like it a lot more. It would look more like a thatch roof. So I'm going to try that, and it'll be in the next video, and we'll see if it turned out well or bad or whatever. But I'm only going to do that because I saw when I went and did the flower stuff, I saw how easy doing all this will be. These guys that are complaining on the forums or saying on the forums that, oh, nobody's going to do a texture pack because it's so hard and it's so difficult. Come on. I went in there and looked at the textures. They're all right there to be edited. Yeah, there's a lot of them, but they're all right there to be modified. They're all right there to be edited, and I'm pretty sure that so long as you just save them back at the same size and in the same format that they're in after modified, that they'll work. Texture packs can't really be all that hard. Now, I do know that right now I think you have to overwrite current textures with modified textures. I don't believe that there is a texture chooser yet that you can apply to use on your game that will use them instead of the vanilla. I don't know how the texturing, folders work or whatever. You might be able to create a new folder in there instead of vanilla and force the game to use that folder instead of vanilla, and you would just copy vanilla into it and then replace the textures you want. Then you'd zip all that up, and that's how it typically works with most games. You'd zip that up, distribute it, and then somebody could unzip that into the textures folder or something like that, or however they plan to do it. I don't know. But I'm going to try and change that orange texture because so far that's really the only texture that I've seen, other than too many flowers, that just kind of annoys me. It doesn't look authentic. It doesn't look like a thatch roof to me. So I'm gonna try and change that. But this roof I thoroughly enjoy. I really like this. I really like this roof. I think this roof looks like a wooden tiled roof. It looks good. This one, not so much. This one kind of reminds me, what it brings back to me is Harvest Moon. It really looks like the roofs in Harvest Moon. If you played any of the older Harvest Moons, you're like, oh, yeah, that's where I know that from. That's really what it looks like. And I didn't like them there, and I don't like them here. But, you know, everything else is gorgeous. Everything else I love. So I'm not complaining. In fact, my problem right now is that we don't have enough. Give me some more stuff. Give me some more things to build out of. Some more colors. I want green and yellow and purple and blue and orange. Or I want to be able to spray paint walls or something to do. I don't know. I mean, just give me something. Give us some more textures, fellers. That's what I'm asking you. And it's all coming. It's all coming. They're working hard. They're adding all kinds of new stuff. They're implementing stuff, working on stuff right now as I'm spewing this spiel of talk to you guys. But I'm going to go, and I'm going to end this episode now because the other thing's going to be about 5 minutes. And I'll show you that at the end of this episode. And I'm going to get back to cutting this out because I've got to finish mining out this layer, and then I got to cut one more layer out so that I can put grass back so that it looks like a herder's pen. And then I got to taper this off, and I've got to flatten this out. And then I'm going to do like a little stairwell right there going up and down, in and out, because the door goes there. But some skeletons broke it the other night, as you saw. Yeah, so that's going to be the end of this. Stick around, though. You will, if you need it. There will be a video at the end of this that shows how to change the texture packs and get rid of the flowers. And if you've enjoyed this video and that part of it also, or either or, please like, comment, subscribe, and let me know. If you got any comments, something to say, any changes you want to see or anything like that, let me know. In the next episode, we're going to be adding a few people. I've got 3 more people that want their names added into the game. Unfortunately, I've been playing in long spurts, you know, 4 hours at a time, which is, you know, the equivalent of 6 to 8 episodes. And because of that, your names are getting in later than I would like. So, like, I've got guys that just posted today on episode 10 that they wanted their names in the game. Unfortunately, we're already at like episode 32. So it'll get in there. It'll get in there. Just you're going to have to wait and do it. You're a little late to the party. So, yeah. All right, guys. Y'all have a great day. Hey, guys. I wanted to add this into this video so that you would know how to do, you know, the grass thing, the grass change if you wanted to. So I'm going to show you how to do it real quick, just in case, you know, for those people who are, you know, having trouble. You basically go into your timber and stone directory, and then you go into tiles, and then you go into vanilla, and then you find grass. It's right here, grass. Now, if you look in the grass, you'll see all these different files and all this other stuff. What I do is go to tiles, and then you can actually see them real good. All right, this file, this file, this file, and this file are all of your flowers. That's it. So what you can do is you can take this file right here, and you can right click on it, and then you can go to copy, and then you click anywhere over here in this space, and you can paste it. Then you can, depending upon how many flowers you want to remove, if you want to remove just the red ones, you can copy it over here one time, and then basically you're going to rename this file to match this file and delete that file. Or do like I do, make a folder called hold or something like that, and put these in. Now I'm going to do like I did for my game, is you just basically paste it 3 times, and they'll automatically append copy, copy 2, copy 3, etc. Then you just want to click on this guy, and then click again, just, you know, with a space in between the clicks, and it'll allow you to rename it. Or you can just right click it, and you can go to rename. Either way works. And then you want to copy this. So you can right click there and hit copy, and you want to grab that name, and now you want to change it. We'll just name it old and hit enter. Now we can go up to these copies, and you can click on one of these copies, and you can hold control and hit V, or you can right click and hit and paste, and it'll paste that name that this file was originally called on there. And leave the .png. If you don't see a .png, it just means that you don't have file extension shown. So all you'll see is grass A4 under -D, and that's fine too. Just rename it grass A4 under -D, and then click off of it. And now grass A4 under -D is no longer a flowered picture. It's now a grass tile. And there's the old one. So I'm going to do that 3 times. Oops, I forgot to rename it. And then you just click there and you add anything you want to it. I just changed it to old. And then you go into one of the other 2 copies, hold control and hit V or paste it, whatever you want to do. And then let's see, we got the red one and the white one's old. Now let's do the blue one. Control and C. Rename it old, and then go to the copy. Copy, click one more time. Come on, there you go. There you go. Control and V. And now what you'll notice when we go into the game is that there will be no red, blue, or whatever files. Now what I like to do is I like to go into new, then hit folder and name it backup or whatever, and then I'll click that and drag it over into there, and drag that one over into there, and then drag that one into there. And now even if the game could pick them up, it won't be able to. The game will never look in that folder for anything. So, and I could also put this one in there and recopy this one, and it would be fine. The game would be okay. It would then have no flowers. But that little blue one, that little tiny blue flower, is not very annoying. I find it rather decent to look at. If you're enjoying this, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Have a great day.